Hello students, welcome to the channel Brain Drain. This video is for class 9 math chapter 4 linear equations in two variables exercise 4.3. In this video students we will study about the graph, how to draw graph of linear equation in two variables. So let's start students. For this I have taken question number 1 of NCERT exercise 4.3. In this question it is written that draw the graph of each of the following equations in two variables, and there are 4 parts and I have taken 2, second and fourth. So let's start that how to draw graph. So students, in exercise 4.2 I taught you then how to take out solutions of linear equation in two variables. If we have only one linear equation in two variables, then how to take out solutions of that. That question was the question number 2 of exercise 4.2, that you write 4 solutions. Same for drawing the graph, we will take out the solutions of the linear equation in two variables. Then after taking out the solutions we will draw the graph. And solutions, how to take out the solutions you already know, but the main point is that how many solutions, because a linear equation in two variables has infinite many solutions. So how many? Minimum 3 solutions, and maximum your wish. It's up to you that maximum how many solutions you want to find out, but minimum solutions at least 3 for drawing the graph. Fine. So let's start. So again I am repeating that for taking out these solutions, first we have to convert the equation in the form of y. So when we will convert this equation in the form of y, means the y variable should be left side and rest of all the terms should be at right side. So it will be, when we will shift this x there, it will be 2 minus x, means minus y equal to 2 minus x. But we will write, means we will convert this sign into positive because only y should be there. Okay, so if we will convert this minus into plus, means negative into positive, so we have to change the sign of this side also of all the terms. So it will be, and x will be positive and 2 will be negative, like this. Because if we are changing the sign of this side, we have to change the sign of the right side also, and every term sign we have to change. So 2 will be negative, x will be positive. So now the equation is y equal to x plus x minus 2. So I told you that minimum 3, maximum it's your wish, minimum 3 solutions are required to draw the graph. So x value, and first of all that means I want to clear that solutions will vary, means it's not mandatory that which solutions I am putting here, that you also have to put that same solutions, and which solutions you have taken out, this your friend and your classmate have to take out the same solutions. No, solutions will vary according to each and every person. Fine. Like first value x value we have to take ourselves. After taking out the values of x, y value we will get by this equation. Fine. So x value which is coming now in my mind, that same I will take. So first I am taking x value as 0. X value if I will take 0, so y value will be minus 2, like this. Okay. So now I am taking direct, I am not doing the solution like this. If you want, you can do the solutions. For next value I am taking 1. If I will take x value as 1, so put the x value as 1 here. 1 minus 2 will be equal to minus 1. And if I am taking next value as 2, 2 minus 2 will be equal to 0. So we have got 3 values of linear equation, this linear equation, minimum 3. Okay, now we will draw the graph. These two solutions x and y, these two are the coordinate points for the graph. You all have drawn already Cartesian plane graph, means like you have done the third chapter right now before this. and you draw the graph with the coordinate points. Coordinate points order is always x and y, means first is always x coordinate point and the second one is always the y coordinate point. So now we have the coordinate points. Now start drawing the graph. For the graph I have already drawn the axis. You can see here x axis and y axis. 0 origin, x dash, y dash. First, before plotting these points, first we will write the scale here. Okay, it's very it's mandatory to write the scale here. It's very important that scale means that on x axis and on y axis how much distance you are taking for 1 unit. I am taking 1 box is equal to 1 unit. So what we will write here, that the scale is, you can write, see inside the one big box there are 10 small divisions, so you can write 10 small divisions also, and one big box is equal to 1 centimeter square also. So it's your wish what you want to write. So I am writing 10 small divisions is equal to 1 unit x axis also and y axis also, means on the both axes we are taking the same scale. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, same here, minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5 minus 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4. Okay, now start plotting the points. So first coordinate points according to my solutions is 0 minus 2. So 0 means x पे तो हमें चलना ही नहीं है, we will not move on the x axis, we will move to the on the y axis, that is minus 2. Minus 2 is always the down one, so 1 and 2. So first coordinate point is here, you just mark on this and make a circle. Next coordinate points are 1 and minus 1. So first one is plus 1, so x axis right side is the positive of x, and minus 1 is the negative side of the y is the down one. So this is your second coordinate point. Fine. Third one is 2 0, it means x positive to right side and y is 0, means no need to move. So third coordinate point is here. So we have plotted all these 3 points. After that what you have to do, you don't think that you have plotted the solution points on the graph so it's complete. No, it's not complete. After plotting the points, what you have to do, you have to join these points. Okay, how will you show this equation on the graph? And students, always linear equation, one linear equation in 2 variables always will show a straight line on the graph. It can be horizontal, it can be slanting, it can be vertical, but it will always be a straight line, not curved line, straight line. Okay, if the straight line is not appearing on the graph, it means your solutions are wrong, you have done any mistake. Fine. So now join these points, take a scale, put the scale like this, means the all points should be joined, and draw a line like this. Okay, so we have drawn a line, and it's a line, you can extend it because it will have so many solutions, I already told. And write here that this line is showing the equation x minus y equal to 2. Fine. So this is now complete graph of the linear equation x minus y equal to 2. So let's do next part, fourth one. It's also same as that, but for more clarification I am solving one more part. So the equation is 3 equal to 2x plus y, and what I told you that the y should be one side and rest all the terms should be another side. So if y is this side, so and we are shifting 2x that side, so it will be 3 minus 2x, that's it. Okay, now start taking the value of x. So first, as I took in the first part, means the previous part, I am taking 0. If we will take 0, so 3 minus 2 into 0, so it will be 0. It means the y value will be 3. So if we are taking x as 0, so y will be equal to 3. if I am taking x is 1, so 2 into 1 2, and 3 minus 2 1. Fine. And the next I am taking minus 1. We can take values in fraction, in positive numbers, in means integers, fraction, as I wish. Okay, so I am taking the next value as minus 1. Okay, so minus 1, if we will take minus 1, so minus 2 into minus 1 will be 2 into 1 1, but minus minus plus, so y value will be 5. 3 into minus 2 into minus 1, so 3 into 3 plus, okay, sorry, let me do again. 3 minus 2x, so 3 minus 2 into minus 1, so 3 minus minus plus, 2 into 1 2, so the y value will be 5. Fine. So if we will take minus 1, so y value will be 5. Now we have got all three coordinate points. Now let's start drawing the graph. Students, you need to draw another graph for that, but I am plotting the points of the fourth equation also in the same graph. Okay, so let's start. The first coordinate point was 0 and 3, so 0 and 3 means positive 3, y axis, so this is our first point. Next coordinate points are 1 1, so plus 1 x axis and plus 1 y axis, so this is our second coordinate point. And the next one is minus 1 and plus 5, so minus 1 means left side and plus 5 means above. 1 2 3 4 5, this is our third coordinate point. Fine. So now what we have to do after that, we have to join these coordinate points. So take a scale and like this you join all these three coordinate points and draw a line. Clear? So and after drawing the line, what we have to do, after drawing the line, we have to write above the line that this line is showing the linear equation 3 equal to 2x plus y. That's it. Okay, I think it's clear that how to draw a graph of linear equation in two variables. First you have to convert the equation in the form of y, then you have to take minimum 3 values, and then after taking out the values you have to consider these values at coordinate points and then plot these coordinate points on your Cartesian plane and join, and this all the linear equation will show you the straight lines on the graph. Fine. Clear है? I think बहुत means it's not difficult, it's very easy to draw the graph and very scoring also. Yes. Now let's move forward to the next question of this exercise. The next question of this exercise, students, is that give the equation of two lines. Give the equation of two lines passing through 214, means we have to give the solution of the line which will pass through with these coordinate points. ऐसी लाइन के हमें एग्जाम्पल्स देने हैं जो इन पॉइंट्स से पास थ्रू हों. Okay, and after that they are asking that how many more such lines are there and why. First of all, this question I am not solving, only I am explaining, you will solve yourself. First of all, they are asking the equation which will pass means the graphical representation of these equation will pass through from these points. It means these are the solutions of these lines. So the meaning is, the main point is, we have to tell the equation which will satisfy these two solutions, and you always know the order of these points, that first is always x and the second is always y. तो हमें ऐसी इक्वेशन बतानी है स्टूडेंट्स जो इन दोनों वैल्यूज़ को क्या करें, सेटिस्फाई करें. ओके, कोई भी इक्वेशन आप ले सकते हैं, बस इन दोनों इक्वेशन को सेटिस्फाई करनी चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं कि जो मैं ले रही हूँ वही आपको लेनी है, जो भी आपके माइंड में आए. लाइक फर्स्ट जो मेरी माइंड में आ रही है, दैट x माइनस वाई इक्वल टू माइनस 12. क्यों? क्योंकि अगर हम x और y की जगह जब ये वैल्यूज़ रखेंगे, बिकॉज दीज शुड बी द must be the solution of this equation. So 2 minus 14, so 2 minus 14 will be equal to minus 12, both sides are equal, it means yes, this equation is correct. तो ये मेरे माइंड में पहले आई है तो मैंने ये लिख दी, आपके माइंड में जो भी आती है आप लिख दीजिए. जैसे हम आपको देखेंगे कि हम ये भी लिख सकते हैं, लाइक 2 इंटू 7 इज इक्वल टू 14 होता है ना, तो हम ये भी लिखते हैं 7x इज इक्वल टू वाई, कि अगर हम 7 की मल्टीप्लाई x में करेंगे तो y आएगा. दिस इक्वेशन इज ऑल्सो सेटिस्फाइंग दीज values, that 7 into 2 equal to 14. So this is also a equation which will satisfy these values. So these are the examples. You can write the equations yourself, and by this what you are thinking that how many more such lines are there, means if I can identify now 2, you can identify more such type of equations, it means the answer will be many, infinite. We can find out infinite linear equations which will satisfy these two solutions. Fine. So this is the second question. Now the third question, we will start the question number 3. So the students, question number 3 is, if the point 3 4 lies on the graph, if the point 3 4 lies on the graph of the equation 3y equal to ax plus 7, so find the value of a. Just now in the second question I told, the second question in the second question also they are asking the find the two lines which will pass through by these values, it means these are the solutions of the equation. Same in this question also they are asking that if the point 3 4 lies on the graph of this equation, इस इक्वेशन का जो ग्राफ बनाया होगा 3 4 पॉइंट उस पर लाई करते हैं. जैसे हमने यहाँ ग्राफ बनाया है तो ये सारे जो सॉल्यूशन है वो इसी लाइन पे लाई करते हैं. सेम इफ दीज 2 पॉइंट्स लाई ऑन द लाइन ऑफ दिस ग्राफ, it means these are the solution of this equation. Fine. So this is the value of x, this is the value of y. So just now what very simple, that you put the values in this equation. So 3 into y, always the second one, 3 into 4 equal to a into x value is 3 plus 7. So you need to find out the value of a. So it will be 12, 7 will be in negative here and it will be equal to 3a. 12 minus 7 will be 5. So a value will be 5 upon 3 and this is the answer. That's it. Fine. So keep it in your mind, if the coordinate points are if coordinate points lie on the graph of any equation, it means these are the solutions of that equation. Clear? So now let's move forward to the next question. So for the next question, all the questions in this exercise are word problems, and students, I will only make the equations and the graph you will make yourself, because I have already taught you how to draw the graph of the linear equation. So students, the next question is very 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 important. Next question number 4, sorry not 5, question number 4 is the taxi fare in a city is as follow. We are talking about the taxi fare. For the first kilometer the fare is rupees 8. So total distance, first of all, how much distance you are covering, the total distance you read it taking the distance covered as x किलोमीटर. टोटल डिस्टेंस जो आप कवर कर रहे हैं इस इक्वेशन में वो है x किलोमीटर. तो उसमें जो आप फर्स्ट किलोमीटर चलेंगे ना, उसके लिए जो आपका फेयर है वो है रुपीज़ 8, दैट इज़ फिक्स्ड. ठीक है. अब जो बाकी का डिस्टेंस बचता है, टोटल डिस्टेंस कितना है स्टूडेंट्स, x, एंड 1 किलोमीटर फेयर इज रुपीज़ 8. सो हाउ मच डिस्टेंस इज लेफ्ट, x माइनस 1, बिकॉज टोटल इज x. यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक का डिस्टेंस कितना है, x, इतना है 1. तो ये यहाँ से आप यहाँ तक का डिस्टेंस, द रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस हाउ विल यू टेक आउट एज x माइनस 1. सो फॉर द रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस द टैक्सी ड्राइवर इज टेकिंग रुपीज़ 5 पर किलोमीटर, मीन्स जितना भी डिस्टेंस बचता है उसका रुपीज़ 5 पर किलोमीटर. ओके. एंड द टोटल फेयर इज रुपीज़ y, इट्स ऑल्सो गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन. फाइन. सो नाउ मेक द इक्वेशन. तो इफ आई एम कीपिंग हियर टोटल फेयर, सो दिस साइड ऑल्सो विल बी इक्वल टू टोटल फेयर. अब यहाँ टोटल फेयर कैसे निकालना है, हाउ टू टेक आउट टोटल फेयर. first kilometer fare is rupees 8, so 8 into 1, 8 rupees, and the remaining distance is equal to rupees 5 per kilometer. So remaining distance is x minus 1 into 5. जैसे हमने यहाँ किया 8 into 1, 8 आ गया, and this will be x minus 1 into 5. So this is also total fare and this is also total fare. That's why these both are equal. Now just form the equation. Is it clear or not? Because this is the main part. यही मेन पार्ट है. स्टूडेंट्स क्या करते हैं, बस x में मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं 8 प्लस एक्स इंटू 5. नहीं, x इंटू 5 नहीं करना है, x माइनस 1 इंटू 5 करना है, क्योंकि वो रिमेनिंग डिस्टेंस के लिए 5 रुपीज़ पर किलोमीटर है, फर्स्ट किलोमीटर के लिए फिक्स्ड है 8. ठीक है, तो x माइनस 1 की मल्टीप्लाई होगी 5 में, और उसमें जो फर्स्ट किलोमीटर का जो फिक्स डिस्टेंस फेयर है वो हम ऐड कर देंगे. सो दिस विल ऑल्सो बी टोटल फेयर एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो टोटल फेयर. अब इक्वेशन को सही फॉर्म में कर देते हैं. So 8 minus 5 means plus 3. So 5x plus 3 equal to y. So the equation is y equal to 5x plus y equal to 5x plus 3. ठीक है, ये हमारी इक्वेशन होगी. And they are saying to draw the graph of this equation. So you draw the graph of this equation. I have already told you how to draw the graph. Now next is question number 6. Question number 6 is, if the work done by a body on application of a constant force is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body, express this in the form of equation in two variables and draw the graph. Okay, only they have given you the force, constant force 5 units. What they have given, only the constant force is equal to 5 units. Before telling this, I want to explain you something. Even I think you should know it before, because it's also there in science. चलिए, अगर साइंस में है भी नहीं, you can see this table. If I want to change the place of this table, तो मुझे इसमें क्या लगाना पड़ेगा, मुझे इस टेबल को यहाँ से थोड़ा सा इधर शिफ्ट करना है या उधर शिफ्ट करना है, मुझे इस टेबल का प्लेस चेंज करना है, जैसे हम घर में करते रहते हैं. सो व्हाट आई हैव टू डू, आई हैव टू अप्लाई द फोर्स. जैसे ये फोर्स अप्लाई किया मैंने, तो अगर मैं फोर्स अप्लाई किया है तो यू कैन सी कि मेरा काम हो गया. काम क्या था, मुझे इस टेबल का प्लेस चेंज करना था. तो वर्क डन, मेरा काम कब पूरा हुआ, जब मुझे फोर्स अप्लाई करा. जब मैंने क्या किया, फोर्स अप्लाई किया और इस टेबल ने थोड़ा सा डिस्टेंस कवर किया. कुछ समझ में आया? तो वर्क डन कब होता है, मतलब काम हमारा कब पूरा होता है, जब हम फोर्स लगाएं और फोर्स के साथ साथ डिस्टेंस भी ट्रेवल हो. ओके, यस और नो, डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड. तो इसलिए ये इक्वेशन आपको फिजिक्स में भी बताया जाएगा, दैट ऑलवेज वर्क डन इज इक्वल टू फोर्स इनटू डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड. आप डी भी लिख सकते हैं. वैसे जो डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड होता है उसको एस से डिनोट करते हैं. सो डब्ल्यू इज इक्वल टू एफ एस. मैंने आपको प्रैक्टिकली भी बताया, जब आपको कोई काम करना है तो जब तक आप उसमें फोर्स नहीं लगाएंगे और उसका प्लेस चेंज नहीं होगा, तब तक वो वर्क डन नहीं होगा. सो वर्क डन इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू फोर्स इनटू डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल्ड. अब क्या करना है, हमें इसको y और x की फॉर्म में लगाना है. तो वर्क डन हम ले लेते हैं y. ठीक है, वर्क डन यू कैन लेट द वर्क डन बी y यूनिट इज इक्वल टू y एंड डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल्ड इज इक्वल टू x. और फोर्स हमें कितना दिया हुआ है यहाँ पे, 5 यूनिट्स. तो हमारी इक्वेशन क्या बन गई है, y इक्वल टू 5x. दिस इज द लीनियर इक्वेशन इन two variables. After that, it is written, students, in the question that also read from the graph that the work done when the distance traveled by the body is 2 units and 0 unit. What does it mean that also read from the graph? Read from the graph means you find out the solution from the graph. It means in the question they are asking the solution graphically, not algebraically. And what they have given two parts. In the first part they have given distance traveled is equal to 2 units. Okay, it means distance traveled we have let as x. So x coordinate point they have given, and they are asking the work done. It means y coordinate point they are asking, but they are saying that you find out the solution from the graph. So first we will draw the graph, and I have already drawn the graph of this equation by taking these two values 1 5 and -1 -5, and I have taken 5 small division is equal to 1 unit. So this is the line representing the equation y equal to 5x. Now we will find out the solution of these two parts graphically. X is equal to 2 units, so 1 and 2, this is a x coordinate point. Now what we will do, we will go straight from this point until this line will not cut the equation line intersect. So I am going straight, you use scale. Here it is intersecting the y-axis, so where this line will intersect the y-axis, you just turn towards the y-axis. So we have got our y coordinate point. Now count, it is coming 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, because we have taken half box is equal to 1 unit, so this is coming 10. So if x is equal to 2, y is coming equal to 10. Even you can check algebraically also, but they are asking to take out the solution graphically. So how to take out solution graphically? Like this, which coordinate point is given, you just start drawing the line from that coordinate point, go straight, and where this line will intersect the graph line, you just turn, okay, perpendicularly, and reach on the y-axis, and this is your answer. So when distance traveled is 2 unit, work done will be 10 units. Clear? Same you can find out the solution of the second part. This question, that's why it's very important, because they are asking the solution graphically. Now let's move forward to the next question. Students, next question is Yamini and Fatima, two students of class 9th of a school, together contributed ₹100 towards the Prime Minister's Relief Fund to help the earthquake victims. Write a linear equation. I think this is very easy, because everything they have given, even they have given hint also that their contribution has to be taken as x and y. So it's just x plus y equal to 100. Just one thing I want to tell you in this equation to you, when you will draw the graph and when you will take the values of x and y for drawing the graph of this equation, you don't take as 1 and 2, because if you will take the values as 1 and 2, so 100 minus 1 will be 99, so your coordinate points will be 1 and 99. It means a very big graph you have to draw. So take the values of x in the multiple of 10 or 5, and it's very good if you will take in the multiples of 10 20 50 90 80. Okay, so if I am taking, suppose the first value of x 40, so y value will be 60. अगर मैं x की value 40 ले रही हूँ, so these will be the better combination than that. Okay, and even when you will draw the graph, the distance also you take 10 small division, means one big box, or you can say 1 centimeter square is equal to 10 unit. आप जो स्केल लें वो भी 10 के मल्टीपल में या 5 के मल्टीपल में या 20 के मल्टीपल में लें, then the drawing of graph will be easier for you. Fine. Now question number 8. Question number 8 is, in countries like USA and Canada, temperature is measured in Fahrenheit, and countries like India, it is measured in Celsius. Yes, so they have given how to convert Celsius temperature into Fahrenheit. This is the formula, you can say that how to convert if the temperature is in Celsius. So how to convert in Fahrenheit? 9/5 into Celsius plus 32. This is the formula. Okay, this is the formula. Even you can use in your daily life, that if you want to convert Celsius degree temperature into Fahrenheit or Fahrenheit to Celsius, so you can use this formula. Now come to the first part of this equation, or this question. They are saying draw the graph of the linear equation above using Celsius as x and Fahrenheit as y. So if we will write this as x and this as y, so what will be the equation? Y equal to 9x upon 5 plus 32. Yes, if you want you can do the further calculation according to this equation also, and if you want you can convert this equation in the simple form by taking LCM. If you will take 5 as LCM, so it will be 5y 9x plus, because we have taken 5 as LCM, so we need to multiply 5 here. This will be 160. Yes, so any one you can use for the further calculation. So first part, you just draw the graph. So you have to draw the graph first. Even you can use this only for drawing the graph. Here which value you will take for x? Take the values of x which are the multiple of 5, because see the graph can be drawn by the fractional decimal values also and fraction values also, but try to avoid these values. Try to use whole numbers, and means the answer should, the both coordinates should be coordinate point should be in whole number. Try this. Okay, so if we will take x values in the multiples of 5, so it will be very easier for you. Suppose first value you are taking 5 only, so 5 will cut, and 9 plus 32 will be equal to 9 plus 32 41. So if first value we are taking the x value is 5, so y value will be 41, or you can take 0. So 9 upon 5 into 0 will be 0, so it will be 32. So like this you can draw the graph. It's not hard. Fine, now come to the second part. If the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, means x value is 30, because Celsius we have let as x, they have given us. What is the temperature in Fahrenheit? So they are asking the value of y. तो आप y की वैल्यू निकालने के लिए x की वैल्यू इसमें पुट कर दीजिए. दैट्स इट, वेरी सिंपल. यू जस्ट पुट हियर 30. सो 5 6 30, 9 into 6 54 plus 32. So 54 plus 32 will be 86 degree Fahrenheit. This is the answer. Like this you do the third and fourth part also. These are also same. And main thing that they are not asking that you have to find out the solution graphically or algebraically. So you can find the solutions according to you, which method you want to use. Fine. So now this exercise is complete, that how to draw the graph. I hope that all the questions and graphical representation of linear equation in two variable is clear to you. Thank you.